get that one to go. Rebounded by Mitzi. Mitzi puts it in.
Beat gets it. We're going to go up on Joy, and it's good off the glass.
Morgan, Sammy Ashton all alone for the quick lay-in.
Buster with the deep two, and it's good. Connell has the ball at bounce. Passes into Grieco for three, and that's 1,000 points. Goal.
So now it looks like they're ready for the start.
And tip off. All right, and it starts with HK possession. 24, Hiller has the ball. Wills for a three, and it's in. HK with the first lead of the game.
Ball's over to Coginchaug. They pass it far. Number 11 passing between him and 30. He stays towards the center. Passes to 11.
Ooh, deflection.
All deflected. But it goes back and they move around the outside. Number 30 goes for the layup. But there's a foul.
And Toby Callender with the foul.
Number 30, Jordan Moorhead, will be taking 2 shots.
Rebound by Jimmy McGoey. And Matt Wills has the ball. Hiller with the drive and the foul. A side out of bounds. Passes it into Callender. Back to Hiller. With the three, and it misses it.
Ball goes over to Coginchaug. Number 3, Justin Penny, moving from the outside. Passes to number 11. And back to 3. And now Jordan Moorhead staying around the outside. He tries to push up, but passes back, and he takes the 3.
Oh, and
he makes it.
Jimmy McGoey draws the foul.
Score is now 3-3.
And it was an and one. That is 2 fouls on Haddam Killingworth. Rebound by Callender. Back to 24. Hiller draws a travel. Coginchaug possession.
Number 31, Elia Rivera, will be passing in. Goes to 30, Moorhead. And to 11, Vallone. Passes inward. They're sporadic around the field. 31 goes for the layup, and he makes it.
Hiller comes up with the ball. To Wills. Ooh, off the side.
Ball between the legs, and it goes to Coginchaug. Vallone is moving down the court. Passes to 33, back to Vallone. He tries to push up for the layup, and he's
Rebound
very
by
close, but he
McGoey.
doesn't make it.
Wills dribbling it up. Oh, jump ball. Coginchaug's way.
Now we're ready with Rivera. Passes in to 30. To 11. Starts to go for the layup. Passes instead. Moorhead goes for the layup, but instead passes to number 3, and the ball goes out of bounds.
HK ball. Hiller to Cone. Back to Hiller. To McGoey. Back to Hiller. Hiller looking to set someone up. Passes it to Andrew. And offensive foul. On to be Calendar. And Trey Calendar in for Toby Calendar.
31 will be throwing in Rivera to Moorhead. Pushes up, but he passes back out. Over to number 3. Passes to 30, who goes for the layup. Bounces off.
Bound by Trey Calendar to Matt Wills, who's looking up the floor. To Hiller. And up down to Trey. Oh, Trey with the missed layup.
Caught by 11, Valone, who passes to 30. They move back towards the HK basket. And on Froyo.
Out of bounds on Coginchaug. HK's ball.
33 on a Fryo is blocked. The crowd went wild at that. There seems to be quite the crowd showing up tonight.
Quite the den. Oh, offensive foul on illegal screen. McGoey will have taken that foul. He will be subbed in by Zach Hoffman. McGoey and Calendar have each 2 fouls, giving the total team 4 fouls.
33 and 31 are on the outside. Passes inward. Ball gets taken by HK.
Trey Calendar. Wills are bringing up the court. Out to Zach Hoffman for the shot. Oh, misses.
Coginchaug bringing it back. Pushes up, goes for the shot. Rolls off, but a foul is called.
Foul drawn by Hiller, bringing HK's total fouls up to 5.
Number 30, Moorhead, will be taking these shots.
Alec Erskine in for Darren Hiller.
And Coginchaug subs in 2 players, 11 and 3.
Rebound by Kaufman. To Cohen. To Trey Calendar. For the and 1.
HK makes the basket.
Basket is good.
Score is now 5-5.
Foul on 31 for Coginchaug. Calendar for the free throw.
We go for the shot, but it misses. Comes back to Coginchaug. Moorhead passes out to 11. Passes in. Tries pass. There's a fight over the ball.
Kaufman and Wills go for the steal.
You can hear shouts over fouls.
Ball. HK possession. Quite the fight there.
It comes out in HK's favor, though.
Erskine. Bringing it up the court. Looking to set something up. Screen by Trey Calendar to Matt Wills. Back to Erskine. To Cohen. Lost the ball. Erskine recovered. Back to Cohen, looking for the drive, and a travel will be called on Cohen.
It looks like it won't count. Ball is going back to Coginchaug. 30 Moorhead goes up for the layup.
And a steal by Matt Wills. Bringing it up the court. And basket counts.
Whistle's blown, and he makes the basket.
Substitutions for Coginchaug. Foul on 33, Coginchaug. Wills at the line. And it is good.
HK makes the shot, going back to Coginchaug. Passes out, runs across. They're going back and forth. 11's taking the three.
And rebound by Calendar. Cohen will bring it up the court. To Kaufman at the corner. Back to Wills. To Cohen. To Erskine. Oh, and Erskine will be called for wearing the bracelet. It's now a Coginchaug ball.
Coginchaug has the ball again, bringing it back to the other side of the court. 24 passes 33 to 21. 11's open, he passes to him, passes to 33, he goes for
Down
the
by
layup.
Wills. Bring up the floor. Pass it back out to Kaufman. To Cohen. Trey for a shot. Misses short.
Ball is rebounded by Coginchaug. Number 11 passes to 33, and the ball gets kicked out of bounds.
Hiller in for Andrew Cohen. And Sam Erskine in for Zach Kaufman.
Number 11 passes into 33.
A minute left in the first quarter.
Moorhead passes to 24. Tosses it out of
The bounce
bounds.
on Coginchaug. HK's ball. Just less than a minute. Hiller brings it up. Into Calendar. For foul. Calendar will go to the line. .21 in Coginchaug draws the foul.
Calendar takes a shot.
It is no good. Just off the back rim.
Makes it in.
Bring the score to 9, HK 5, Coginchaug.
43 seconds left of the period. And the ball is knocked out of bounds.
Yes. Subs for Matt Wills.
Coginchaug will have the ball. Number 11, Valone. Tries to make a run for it, passes back out to 30, passes to 21, and it passes to out of bounds. If we're not I've seen so far, and there's been quite a few out of bounds, but it could be because of how aggressively they're playing and
That is
passing.
true. Yep. And Erskine will come in, or Sam Erskine will come in for Alec Erskine. Ooh, tries to get it to Trey. Unable to. Coginchaug has the ball. And that'll be good.
That's a basket
Oh,
for Coginchaug.
Jailer will take it up. Trying to
Two.
make something happen. Oh,
One.
able to
HK
finish.
does not make the basket. And there's the buzzer as the end of the first quarter.
HK 9, Coginchaug 7. HK has 6 fouls, and Coginchaug has 4 team fouls.
So while we're on this break, from the both teams' playing styles, it seems like they both have the capability of earning, as many points as they need. But what do you think about their defense?
I mean, seeing as a lot of these out of bounds is happening means defense is coming up and causing some turnovers, but and then some teams are unable to pass it because of deflections and everything, and that means they're playing hard. But you got to be careful of letting them go by if you're playing too aggressive on somebody.
Definitely. We're seeing a few fouls already.
Oh, many.
10,
yeah, a lot.
in fact.
I have a feeling this is going to be a very aggressive game.
HK is back on the court, and now is Coginchaug.
It is Coginchaug ball to start the second quarter.
Passes and rolls off a foot, but recovered back again by Coginchaug. Moorhead passes to Valone. Passes to 33, who goes into the paint but drops the ball and recovered again by Coginchaug. I got to Valone. Passes to 24. Back to 33. To 31.
Oh, Trey was stuck down low.
This is back to Moorhead. Then they're just trying to get open so they can get in and make that shot.
And it is good.
Take a shot, and it is good.
Tie game. Hiller will bring it up. To Erskine. Back to Hiller. Hiller for the shot. Oh, off the rim. Matt Wills will get the rebound. Try to go back up and get the foul drawn. Wills to the line. .33 Coginchaug has drawn the foul. 2 on 33. Off the back of the rim, no good.
Substitution from both teams. Coginchaug will be taking on Penny, number 3.
Andrew Cohen in for Sam Erskine. Off the front of the rim, rebound by Andrew Cohen to Hiller for the 3. Oh, deflected. Back to Andrew Cohen.
Ball is passed between multiple teams in a quick succession, but it ends up with Moorhead of Coginchaug. He goes to push up with the drive, and the ball goes out of bounds.
Deflected by Hiller. It'll be an out of bounds for Coginchaug.
Number 11, Valone will be passing in for Coginchaug. Goes to 31 and to 30. 31 takes the shot from the 3, and he makes it.
Good. All right.
It's now 9-12.
Coginchaug's lead, first lead in the game. To the corner at Erskine. To 5. Up for the shot, and it is good.
Scores now 11 and 12. And for this being home at HK, They have quite the crowd appearing. Kind of were a little slow to come in, but one of the bigger ones, at least for now.
Oh, deflected by Matt Wills. He'll bring up the floor for the fast break. And draw the and one foul.
And listen to that roar.
Oh, yeah. A great play by Matt Wills. And he will be at the line for one.
Substitution for Coginchaug. 23 Grant and 24 Hugh Barrett.
And Wills will get the basket. HK taking back the lead, 14-12.
Number 3 from Coginchaug has the ball. He goes for the drive, passes back to 23. Psychs out some of HK's players. Moore goes from the drive, passes to 31, and the whistle is called.
Foul called on HK. And that foul will be called on 11, Alec Erskine.
30 takes the foul shot, and it is no good.
And since HK has 17 fouls, the any next fouls will be a 1-on-1 situation, allowing Coginchaug to go to the line.
11 has the ball. Coginchaug, he takes the 3 and makes it, putting Coginchaug back in the lead.
And Erskine pushing it up the floor. To Cohen in the corner. Tried to fake and go by, was not able to. To Wills. Wills going in. To dump to Trey. And it is good. Wills to Calendar for 2.
And HK is again leading by 1 point. 30 from Coginchaug has the ball. Passes to 3. Moves around the outside. Passes back to 23. To 11. He takes a shot from the 3. It rolls off and goes to HK.
Rebound by Andrew Cohen. And he will bring it up the court. Erskine behind the back. Erskine almost losing it. To Hiller. Hiller
Pushes
with the
up.
drive. And it just misses it. Trey back up with the rebound. Misses it.
Ball goes to Coginchaug. 11 is completely open to the hoop. And he makes the basket with a layup.
Wills will bring it up. Looking to Trey. Trey with the rebound. Too hard off the glass. Misses it.
Ball back to Coginchaug. The score is going back and forth, back and forth. 11 takes his time. Passes to 31. Back to 11. Passes back to 30.
HK playing a tight man defense.
Passes to 3, Penny. Passes to 31. Goes to 23, back to 30. They're just taking their time, it seems. But now going for the push and the layup.
Off the side of the board and to Matt Wills for the rebound.
Coginchaug's layup was
Hiller,
unsuccessful.
Good for 2.
But HK shows otherwise. Score is now 18-17 with a timeout.
Timeout. A 30-second timeout taken by Coginchaug.
We saw recently in those last few plays is very fast back and forth of the score and of the players.
Oh, yeah.
Going back and forth on the court. 2 points, 2 points, 2 points, 2 points. And up until Coginchaug decided to take their quick break is when they decided that they didn't get the point that turn.
Yep, they wanted to try to stop the momentum that HK was bringing up and down the court.
Now that it is in timeout, we can only guess what they're preparing for.
And there's 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the second quarter.
Onfrayo will be throwing in for Coginchaug to Vallone. Vallone passes to Penny. Penny passes to Barrett. Back to Penny, to Vallone. He goes up for the basket, and he misses the shot. And the
Rebound
ball
by
goes to
Zach
HK.
Kaufman. Matt Wills. We'll look for the drive out to Erskine. Oh, fumbles it. And it'll stay HK ball. Sideline out of bounds. I'll give it to Hiller. Hiller looking to set something up. Erskine, oh, steal by Coginchaug.
23 of Coginchaug is able to run across an open court. Derek Grant
Fast
makes
break
the
layup.
layup and brings it 18-19.
Coginchaug getting very aggressive. Andrew Cohen will look to drive. Oh, right off the rim, and it will stay HK ball.
Ball goes out of bounds, and it will be HK.
To Wills. Oh, and the offensive foul on Wills. The charge called. It'll be Coginchaug ball, bringing total team fouls up to 8 for HK.
Number 11, Valonis, the ball. He pushes up and passes to 24, takes it from the 3 and makes it in. We're now looking at Coginchaug, widening the gap, 18-22.
Wills drives in. Unable to finish. Oh, gets the rebound and just short. But Cohen will get the foul, and he will be at the line for 2. .33 Coginchaug draws the foul. That is 3 on him. This is the first one. Erskine in for Wills. Trey Callender in for Zach Kaufman.
Coginchaug subs in Rivera.
2 in for Hiller. Andrew Cohen will make that one.
Vallone has the ball from Coginchaug. He takes a shot from the 3 and is successful. 19-25 Coginchaug, 30 seconds left
Erskine
on the
will bring it
clock.
up. Trey from the corner, looking to drive in. Oh, misses it. Oh.
Ooh, the trip.
Oh, and 3-2 at the rebound. Oh, misses it.
Ball goes to Coginchaug.
Bit of a tumble back there.
Vallone is
Oh.
over.
And Erskine with the deflection out of bounds. Coginchaug ball. Out of bounds for Coginchaug.
Passes in to Rivera. Passes to Penny. And that is the buzzer.
That is the end of the first half.
with HK behind Coginchaug, 19-25. And the teams go to take their well-needed breaks.
Go for a locker room pep talk before the second half.
So, while we have our quick break, let's go into schedules of these teams so far. So, what we're looking at from Coginchaug is in the past, they're coming off of Windsor Locks, which was a win 51-37. Morgan, which was a loss 45-50. East Hampton loss 53-58. Then they're today. So right now they have a pretty even streak. I believe it is 3-3. So they will have they will tip the scales today. And then they will go to Old Saybrook and Cromwell, looking in the future.
And for HK, they played against Ellis Tech, which was a win for them, and also Old Lyme, but that was a loss. And then they have today, and their upcoming is Valley and Old Saybrook. So hoping to get some more wins on their record.
So what have we seen so far? Can we give a recap on what we've seen so far in this game?
Number 11 for Coginchaug has been seeming to get a lot of threes, and that could be the case. It's just an easy hand in the face, a hand up, just to kind of block their view for the shot. That's been a major problem for HK. They haven't been able to play that tight defense on him, and he's just been hitting him out on the threes.
Yeah, that's been number 11, Thomas Vallone. He's a senior this year, so from what we see him being on so much, he'll definitely be missed.
Oh, for sure. But I'm sure there might be some up-and-coming kids who can step up and, take that spot.
We've also seen the lineup for Coginchaug playing a lot of Onofrio, Rivera, Moorhead, and Grant, and Penny. So that has been their go-to players so far. They've been on there the whole time. That's like 7 of them, but it's pretty much those are their main guys.
Yeah. And for HK, it's been Hiller, Wills, Toby Callender, Trey Callender, and Zach Kaufman out there, and Andrew Cohen.
So they are definitely going. Both teams are going quickly back and forth with those scores we've seen shooting back and forth so even for quite a while until Coginchaug pulls ahead and gets a couple threes and then brings it to 25.
Yep. But we've seen a lot of aggressive plays, such as Matt Will's fast break in the and one, and good defense, all around. But Coginchaug has been able to get a hand in for the guards, knocking the ball out of their hands, causing some turnovers. That's a major setback for HK.
Definitely, and we can definitely agree on that. But for now, we'll go to a quick break and be back at the end of halftime.
See you then.
They're soft pastels, which means they just disintegrate as you're using them. And they're interesting because you don't have all the colors. So you have to mix things. You have to put more than one thing on here and mix it. When you're doing oil paint, you mix it on your palette. Here, you do layers and layers and layers and mix it together. And you have to try to find something that looks similar to what you're working with.
Janet Rayner is a self-taught artist from Haddam, Connecticut. From the age of 7, Janet always knew she wanted to be an artist. Throughout her life, she has immersed herself with a variety of approaches to her work.
I do surrealistic work, portrait work, and some dream work. I work in pastels, pencil, oil paints, and sculpture. I did oils for a lot of years, and 30 years, I think, before I started pastel. And then I had some pastels that I'd gotten when a store had closed down, an art store had closed down, and there was a show where they wanted to have work done right away. Oils take a really long time, so I said, well, I'll just take out these pastels and see what I can do. And within a couple days, I had a piece done that I could put in the show, and it sold immediately.
One way Janet finds inspiration is through her dreams.
I've always had very, very wild and vivid dreams since I was a kid, and that's where I went to first. I mostly like doing the dream work. I mostly like doing the inspired work, although I do love working with figures too. But my dream work, when I was young, it was very important for me to put down the ideas. I didn't care so much about the technique. I didn't care whether it was all that well done, although I did try to do as good a job as I could. Then when I was about 25, I started realizing that I wanted things to look more realistic, and I took more time on the work to make it be exactly what I wanted it to be. And the dreams still inspire me.
Janet also finds herself expressing her dreams with words on paper.
My writing started November 15th last year. I woke up from a dream and started putting it down, and it just kept writing itself. It is now an 80,000 word novel with a sequel with 50,000 words done in it already, and the third installment, because I don't think they can all fit in the same book, has already been started too. And a lot of things that happened in the writing, I've woken up in the middle of the night with, aha, I've got to get up and write this down, and it's part of dreams. Other parts of dreams have worked their ways into the work.
Never attending a university for her artwork, she attributes her hard work and dedication for her successes.
What I tell people is, they say, what school did you go to? I said, went through the school of hard knocks. You just go through life and you draw and you paint and you keep going. Yes, you're not really ever self-taught, because there are other people you've talked to, you've looked at art in museums, people will give you a hint on how to do something, you'll take critiques, all that stuff helps you improve. Self-taught usually means you just didn't go to college for art. You didn't actually take a course somewhere in art. I think that even though I am self-taught, getting somebody to mentor you, to help you, to teach you technique is a really good idea. Not somebody who's trying to make you into their, model of themselves, but someone who is respecting your goals, your dreams, what you want to do with art, and is willing to encourage you to do it to the best of your ability.
Throughout all the hours of labor and attention to fine detail, Janet could not see her life without having her art as an outlet.
I don't know how I could live without it. I remember somebody telling me that they thought that it made me nervous to be an artist when I was young, that I should quit because they thought it was damaging to me, and I'm going, that's like telling me to stop breathing. You need air, I need art.
And we are back with HK versus Coginchaug High School basketball.
It is a close game, 19-25 at the half. HK down. Coginchaug getting ahead in the very last few minutes of the second quarter.
And we're gladly looking at the fouls being reset.
Yes.
There was high fouls in the first half, and we can only expect just as much.
Yeah. Leading for free throws to be very imperative in the upcoming minutes of the game. And Hiller with the drive, and it is good for the first 2 points of the half.
That was a quick start. But now we're bringing it with Moorhead of Coginchaug. Passes to Penny. to Onofrio. To Rivera.
Oh, deflected by Hiller. Matt Wills with the steal with the fast break coming up the court. Oh, missed it, but rebound by McGoey, who will go up and get the foul, and he will be at the line for 2. The first foul of the half.
So we saw that HK ended up making that shot after the whistle. Let's see if they can do it in the free throw.
Like I said, these are very imperative. And it'll be good.
First one successful.
Second one good as well, bringing Coginchaug's lead to 2. There's a 1-possession game.
Coginchaug is being pushed back as they're at the center court.
Deflected by Andrew Cohen for the layup, and it is good. And now is it a tie game? Wow, what a great start for HK.
HK quickly brought that score from Coginchaug, pulling ahead at the end of the first half, and they're now putting it to a tie.
30-second timeout taken by Coginchaug. Wow, what a start for HK. Coginchaug.
Impressive at how quickly after that pep talk they can go right back into it.
Yep.
And with the fans cheering them on,
Yeah.
probably a big help.
And Coginchaug's probably hoping to put an end to it here and do their own little run. And HK wanting to maintain that momentum.
Timeout's up, and the ball will start with Coginchaug.
Hiller putting some pressure on 11. No, but he will back off.
Valone has the ball. Passes to 33 to 30. Onofrio passes to Moorhead. And they're staying on the outside. HK is moving back and forth in their way. He goes for the layup. It's unsuccessful.
Rebound by Callender to Wills. Wills will bring up the court. To McGoey in the corner. Oh, over. And Callender with the rebound. Good for 2.
HK pulls back ahead.
Taking the lead, yeah. Oh. Rebound by Callender. Deflected out of bounds on Coginchaug. HK ball.
With Coginchaug almost pulling the successful three-pointer, HK now brings it to their side of the court.
To McGoey, to Wills. And for the easy layup. Oh, foul called on HK. Hiller with the foul. Hiller has 2 fouls. Each team with 1 in the second half.
30 Moorhead has the ball, passes to Onofrio, to Penny, goes for the layup, but it's deflected.
Foul on 35, Toby Callender. Toby Callender has 3 fouls.
Number 3, Justin Penny, will be taking 2 shots. Successful in the first.
Come in. Toby Callender.
And he makes the second as well. HK's ball.
Hiller will bring it up. Cohen in the corner for the shot, and it is good. 4-2.
The ball goes out of bounds.
Passed out of bounds by Coginchaug.
Coginchaug.
HK ball.
HK goes for the layup.
Rebound misses.
But it's
Coginchaug
taken over
rebound.
by Valone. of Coginchaug, who passes to Onofrio, and an unsuccessful shot goes out of bounds.
It'll be Coginchaug ball.
Ball will be passed in by Valone. To Rivera. To Moorhead, who goes for the... Oh, he psychs us out of the layup. Passes back out.
Wills tried to go with the steal, unable to.
Penny with the 3. And he makes it, bringing the score to 31-30.
HK's lead up, only 1. This is a very back and forth game. Oh, and the steal.
Malone has the ball. He goes for the layup. Rebounds to HK, but the whistle is blown.
Foul called on Hiller, 24. Hiller with 3 fouls. And the team with 3 fouls.
Malone taking more foul shots. First one is unsuccessful.
Alec Erskine in for Darren Hiller.
He's successful in the second. Score is 31-31.
Erskine bring the ball up. Looking for Trey. To Wills. No foul called. It is Coginchaug ball.
And there it is. Rivera with a basket, with the layup.
Coginchaug has the lead. Erskine will take the ball, reset. Ian from McGoey, who will go up, unable to make it. Coginchaug will get the rebound.
30 Moorhead brings it to the other side of the court. Oh,
Pass
goes
out
for
of
the
bounds.
pass.
And it. Oh, it will stay. Coginchaug ball. HK arguing that no one touched it, but the refs say that they tipped it out of bounds.
Seems to be some controversy.
The Coginchaug out of bounds.
33, Onofrio makes a quick basket. That call costed HK 2 points.
Cohen for the 3. And it is
Ooh.
good.
And Hewen, after being unhappy with that pass call, makes it back with a 3.
Yep. Bringing Coginchaug's lead to 1.
Moorhead of Coginchaug goes for a layup after a spin and adds another points.
Spoke too soon. Wills in the corner. The drive. And will drop the foul. He will go to the line for 2. Called on Coginchaug, 31, who has 2 fouls. Short.
Substitution on Coginchaug. Hugh Barrett for Justin Penny. And 11 is taking some time to talk to the coach after a successful HK basket.
And with the amount of fouls being called, these free throws will be very imperative towards the end of the game. Oh, blocked by Matt Wills. Cohen with the drive to McGoey. 2. Tie game.
HK steals the ball from an unsuccessful shot
What a great play that was.
and brings it into their own basket.
Oh, steal. Oh, no. Back to
Oh,
Coginchaug.
stolen back by Coginchaug. They take a shot from the corner.
Back with the lead. Cohen pushing it up the floor. To Trey Callender, to McGoey. And one by McGoey.
Crowd goes wild, and the score is 39-40.
McGoey will go to the line for one.
If he makes this one, he ties the score right now.
Yep. Like I said, free throws are imperative. And number 33 on Coginchaug has 4 fouls. Oh, missed.
Ball goes to Coginchaug. Number 24, Barrett, passes to Moorhead.
Each team with 3 team fouls.
Pushes up, but it gets knocked into the hands of Valone. Passes to 33.
Back out. Bulls looking for the steal. Couldn't get it.
11 is the ball. Goes around to 24, back to 30. Coginchaug is taking their time, but it opens up, and he goes for the shot. It's successful too.
Another and one of the game. And he will go to the line for one. Bringing up Coginchaug's lead.
Still be a foul shot. After substitution, Onofrio for Penny. And 30, Jordan Moorhead. Unsuccessful with the foul shot.
Rebound by Oh, taken back by Coginchaug. Oh, blocked by Wills.
All deflected. 11 with the 3.
Short.
Close.
Rebound by Trey Callender to Matt Wills. Trying to take it to the floor. Oh. And a carry by Matt Wills. Just a little over a minute in the third quarter.
They're looking at pass in by Valone. He goes far to 31. Passes to Penny. Penny goes for the drive and passes back to 11. 11 goes for the drive but passes back to 24. 24 goes through the drive, takes the shot. Unsuccessful layup.
Out of bounds by Callender. Coginchaug ball. It has stayed down at this end for quite some time.
Passing with the strategy with the drives as they were before. Number 30 with the 3, unsuccessful.
Cohen with the rebound. Will bring it up the court to McGoey. For the main basket. Coginchaug leads by 1.
And now we're looking at 15 seconds left. Will Coginchaug make a shot?
Looking for the final shot of the quarter.
Passes to the corner.
Rebound
takes a
by
shot,
Callender.
successful.
Will he attempt? Oh, no good by Erskine.
HK almost makes a shot in the last second.
There's a total of 7 fouls called in that quarter.
Now we are looking at a close score again, just like we were at the end of the first quarter and at the end of the half. And here we are at the end of the third period, looking with another close score.
Yep. Let's see if HK can do the same thing they did in the beginning of the third, or maybe Coginchaug will be able to stop him this time.
Maybe Coginchaug will bring it back even.
Yeah.
We've been looking at a very, very slight Coginchaug lead. And who knows what is going to happen.
Anybody's game.
HK has the home advantage. Definitely with the crowd to support them.
Yep.
Coginchaug has a dedicated set number of players who seem to be on all the time.
Well, they better watch those fouls.
HK retakes the court.
We'll have McGoey, Callender, Cohen, Wills, and Hiller to start the fourth.
Coginchaug has Moorhead, Valone, Penny, and Rivera, along with Barrett.
Coginchaug starts the ball at the fourth quarter.
Passes to 11. To Penny. To Rivera, who's outside the 3. Passes to 24. To Moorhead. To Valone. To Penny. And they can't seem to take any shots. Oh, goes
Short.
for the 3. but
Rebound by
just-
Wills. Up the court to McGoey. Go for the fast break layup and makes it. HK with the lead. Short. Wills with the rebound. Will call a foul on Coginchaug. A hold called on 31 Coginchaug. He will have 3 fouls. And Hiller will bring it up the floor.
Miller has the ball, and he also has a cutout of his face on the side of the court in the stands. 11, Valone goes for the shot, unsuccessful.
Oh, nope. Deflected by Hiller. Out of bounds on Coginchaug. HK ball.
Ball's deflected. Miller passes to the outside.
Going for the shot and in. It is good. Bringing the lead up to 3. HK 45. Coginchaug 42. Oh, and we have an injured player.
We're looking at number 31, Elijah Rivera.
Looks like he's holding his ankle. There'll be a slight timeout taken.
His coach is with him.
Let's see how he is getting up.
He is with a strong limb. This is being helped off the court. Does not look like he will be playing.
Yeah, he may not come back in the game. Let's see who they sub in for him.
And they're ending the timeout. They're taking off Rivera's shoes to check.
And we will resume play.
With the ball to number 30.
Oh, steal by Darren Hiller. Bring it up the floor. And get a foul. He will go to the line for 2. Called on Coginchaug, number 3, and he has 2 fouls. HK with 4 team fouls, Coginchaug 5 team fouls. Hiller at the line. It is good.
Successful.
But HK's lead is 4. And Darren with, out of bounds on Coginchaug. But Hiller with a good rebound. Sideline out of bounds for HK. To Wills. He will look in for the shot, and it is good. HK's lead, 6.
Ball is in Coginchaug's hands. Moorhead, with the loss of their teammate, they're going a little slow. To Penny. The call is made.
Foul called on Andrew Cohen. He has 2.
Ball will be in Coginchaug's hands.
Each team with 5 fouls.
Takes a shot
Yeah,
from
it is
the
good.
corner. And that was Hugh Barrett, bringing Coginchaug's score to 45.
Jump ball. It'll stay HK. HK's lead is down 3 points.
And we're
Out of
keeping
bounds.
updates on Elijah Rivera, who appears to be getting checked out for his ankle.
And there we go. Calendar with his own rebound. Good for 2. HK with the lead of 5.
Moorhead with the ball. Passes to Penny. Penny passes to 33.
And foul called up the
Successful
go.
layup.
33 at the line for 2.
First one is successful. Onofrio taking the shot. The second
Rebound.
rebounds.
Cohen.
Kewen.
Looking up the floor. Oh, deflected. Darren will try to drive, unable to. Screen by Hiller. Cohen, shot. Oh, unable to finish.
Rebounds out to Moorhead of Coginchaug. He's dancing around the outside, waiting for somebody to get open or make a path. Passes to 24, who
Steal.
tries to pass out.
By Wills. Will look to score and get the foul. It will be on the floor. It'll be out of bounds for HK.
Now what I saw there may differ from the refs, but what we saw was number 25 running past and tripping on the ankle of another Coginchaug player. But the ball will go to HK.
Yep. It will not be a shot, but it'll be on the floor. It is in. Going up. And draw the foul. He will go to the line for 2. And HK is in the bonus. Rivera is currently got his ankle taped, and it looks like he might be going back into the game, but we'll see.
As they apply a brace, they close up the first aid kit. But until then,
Oh,
number 21, Del Cade, is playing for the second time this game from Coginchaug.
and 33 has fouled out of the game for Coginchaug. Cohen missing the first one.
So we're looking at Christopher Onofrio out of the game for fouls.
Oh, there's a violation on Andrew Cohen. The shot will not count.
Moorhead of Coginchaug has the ball. This is 21 to 11. 24 goes for the shot, but it's deflected, but reacquired by Coginchaug.
Oh,
Moorhead goes for the layup,
foul drawn.
stopped during his run.
Foul will be on Calendar. He will have 4 fouls. Each team in the bonus.
Moorhead makes the first.
Calendar and Erskine in.
And Rivera is back in.
Hiller. Yep, Rivera back in. Let's see how he plays with the ankle. And that'll be good.
The second foul successful.
HK's lead only down to 2.
3 minutes and 50 seconds left of the game.
With each team in the bonus, every foul will allot for free throws.
June goes for the layup.
Going in, and it is good. HK's lead up 4.
Penny has the ball. Goes to Rivera. To 24. To Moorhead. Moorhead goes for the layup and is successful. 52-50 HK.
Erskine will bring it up. Wills, the dump to McGoey. Oh. Called on Coginchaug. McGoey at the line for free throw. 1-1.
Rivera from Coginchaug appears to be playing normally.
Might have just been a minor role, you know. Happens a lot. And it was good. Oh. Violation on McGoey. The shot will not count.
HK's leading by 2 points. The ball is in Coginchaug's hands. Jordan Moorhead, who has been in this game almost the entire time, is bringing the ball to the other side. But it is already.
Wills will go up. It is good, and 1 for Wills. He will be at the line for 1.
HK will be up by 4 points.
Wills drawing a lot of fouls and able to finish on a lot of them. Just short.
Ball goes to Moorhead.
Ball.
Waits for his team to be able to occupy the area. Goes to Lerno, to Rivera, who almost trips. Goes for the drive, unsuccessful layup.
Rebound by Wills. Get the floor. And a carry by Wills. Coginchaug ball.
Ball is being thrown back in by Rivera.
And Hiller's at the table.
Mr. 11. Shot taken from the corner.
Rebound by Rivera.
Success.
Short.
Rivera goes
Rebound
for
by
another.
Erskine. Looking up the floor. Going in. Oh. Unable to hold on to it. Throws it out of bounds. Coginchaug ball. Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter.
Score is 4 points difference with HK in the lead. Eleven takes the shot from the 3. Successful, bringing it to a 1-point gap.
Erskine goes into the corner for Cohen. Oh. Fouled by Wills. Foul called. Wills will go to the line. Now this is when the free throws really come into play.
If HK makes this free throw, they can hold off another layup from Coginchaug.
Oh, HK's in double bonus, allowing Matt Wills to shoot 2 from the line. He makes the first.
There's now a 2-point gap.
Unable to make the second. Rebound by Coginchaug.
Number 11 has the ball. Passes to Penny. To Palermo. .30's on the outside. Goes to 24. Goes for the layup. Unsuccessful. And rebounded to HK.
HK foul.
Both teams help their players back up. It'll be a foul
Wills
shot.
draws the foul. He has 2.
If he succeeds in both of these, the score can be tied up. He makes the first. And this is a high tense moment right now. This can tie up the game with 1 minute and 10 seconds left.
And tied game. Just over a minute left in the 4th.
Tie game.
Timeout taken.
And timeout is called.
60 seconds taken by Coach Abbott for HK.
We can only expect timeouts when it's getting this close to the end and they haven't been used. And this tie game, there's got to be a lot of, pushes from both teams to try to get ahead.
They're going to want to draw the fouls. They're going to want to stop the clock. They're going to want to do anything they can in order to get that time that they need.
And with 10 fouls for Coginchaug, what does that mean for them for the rest of the game?
Well, it means whenever they foul, HK is going to get 2 shots from the free throw line. And if HK gets 2 more fouls, then Coginchaug will be in the same situation. So these free throws are really going to count coming up.
So if any fouls happen for Coginchaug, then it looks like HK might be able to have an advantage.
If they make them.
If they're successful.
Yes.
So from what we've been looking at is a 1-2, roughly 50%.
Yes. They
success
have.
rate.
It's been a little shaky, especially with the violations. So we'll see how they do. A lot of momentum, a lot of energy. Sometimes it's hard to just sit back and take a shot,
So both teams are retaking the court.
Andrew Cohen, Jimmy McGoey, Alec Erskine, Trey Callender, and Matt Wills for HK. To McGoey. Back to Erskine. Coginchaug looking to cause some pressure. Less than a minute. Mills for 2. HK with the lead.
40 seconds on the clock. HK's in
still
lead by
holding
2 points.
Coginchaug. Looking to do something here. 30 seconds left. Good for 2, tie game.
Coginchaug with a successful layup, 27 seconds, tie game, and another timeout, as we can expect.
Full timeout taken by Coginchaug.
The HK students are rising on their feet.
Could be a crazy last 30 seconds.
And it is a high, tense moment right now. 27 seconds tie game. If HK can happen to draw a foul, then they have a pretty good chance that they can get ahead. But 27 seconds, it all depends on who has the ball.
Yeah. You got to give it to the right person.
And I might have missed it, but do you know what team has them right now?
It will be blue ball. Oh, no, I think it'll be white ball coming in. Coginchaug was just scored last. HK ball. It looks like Coginchaug is going to put a little pressure on HK. They're pressuring Wills a little bit more. Miller will bring it up.
She's stalling for
20 seconds
time,
left.
hoping they can do it.
They're going to hold on to the ball until the final few seconds, try to get the last shot of the game. seconds left in the fourth.
Scores 59 to 57 HK. They stalled for
Great
time,
play.
and it definitely
Yeah.
succeeded.
Yep.
They have 1.4 seconds left in the game. If Coginchaug wants to take their chances,
Yep. It'll be crazy, but you know, hey, anything's possible.
well, we can reference what we saw last season with Hyde versus Old Saybrook. In the last 1.9 seconds, we saw a full court shot.
Yep.
And that was crazy, and maybe Coginchaug has the audacity to try the same.
I mean, hey, you know.
They have the timeout now that they can take.
Oh,
Think about.
they actually added 0.4 seconds, so we'll have a little bit more time.
So if Coginchaug does happen to make the 2-point shot, what does that mean for this game?
Well, it'll mean it might go into overtime, and if they make it behind the 3-point line, then they'll have won the game. They may only have time for that, so this could be the game. All HK cannot foul in this moment, or else that'll allow Coginchaug to go to the line.
So HK has retaken the court. Coginchaug following suit. It is a blue ball.
And HK looking at a full press here. Let's see what Coginchaug has in store. And a timeout taken.
Need more time to think their strategy, it seems. Still 1.8 seconds remaining.
A 30-second taken by HK. First horn.
Okay. So HK appears ready.
Yep.
Coginchaug is doing their cheer as well.
HK hoping to get a stop. Coginchaug looking for a bucket.
The ball will be going to Elijah Rivera, number 31,
One
who
point.
had the ankle injury earlier.
But 1.8 seconds, anything can happen. That is game.
Taken by HK in the last second.
HK wins 59-57. What a game.
What a game.
A lot of back and
HK
forth.
will now have won by 2 points, and they'll be going on with another win on the record this season.
But this isn't over for them. They will see Coginchaug another time on February 5th at their place, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure
And
Coginchaug will be
Coginchaug
looking.
will be going to Old Saybrook and Cromwell in the future.
Coginchaug looking to redeem themselves.
We're now looking as the fans take the court and the Blue Devils take the walk of shame.
But it was a great game played all around.
So we're looking at the ending here, closing off, and I believe it is time for us to close off as well. So thank you very much for watching the Blue Devils versus the HK Cougars.
Have a great night.
This is brought to you in part by Zippo6. And signing off, I am Connor Shoup.
I'm Anna Biondi.
And have a good night.